You put an old backpack on some graffiti of your potential love interest.
Ken Watanabe gave me her cell number when she
That
finally
holds
decided to trust me.
a singular
Lindsay's
business
not good
card.
with the women.
If anyone finds out she's helping me, she'll lose her job.
Officers be advised, a mugging was just reported. Reported location is the Garment District. Over.
Whee!
Muggers, gotta jump in.
Ow!
I do find it's on.
Spider-Man, get him!
My chin.
Like goulash.
I don't
Oh,
show
goulash.
don't show the collection of all 55 backpacks, but I do go through all
Huh.
Easier than the damn feathers in Assassin's Creed 2.
Don't do for me. What's that, 99?
And it looks like there's it looks like there's at least a reasonable
No more
reward
muggers.
for getting the backpacks.
I love a happy ending.
Spider-Man, you're everything I love about
Versus what you get for the damn feathers in Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
I've never played that game, but I know what that reward is, and dear God, why?
Yeah. I only played up to the second game.
I don't know, something about Assassin's Creed never appealed to me.
Never played Assassin's Creed myself, but there's some comments about stealth sections and whatnot. Plus, I think it's all
I mean, I
you.
don't mind stealth sections as long as they're implemented properly.
Ooh. I mean, the game gives you plenty of options for stealth, so... Especially the second game.
And the thing is, I don't mind stealth sections as long as failing the stealth section isn't an automatic game over.
It isn't. You have options to get away. I think Lantern has a similar flannel like that.
Meh.
Like, I think that's kind of like your Godzilla one.
That is eerily like the
Looks like
Godzilla
Doc's
one.
gone for the night. Time to sneak in some spider work.
Gojira.
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 We're trying to improve the prosthetics hardware.
Gojira?
I should review what Doc's been developing and double check his work.
God damn it. Yeah.
Sarad played the Godzilla noise.
Doc was trying to improve the actuator's granularity.
I mean, I guess if you can see where you gotta thread it, these would be fairly simple little sections.
Yeah.
Well, I'd
As long as
imagine
you
it.
can figure out your path.
Yeah, unless they get harder if you do harder difficulties.
Nice.
Oh, they do.
Super smooth response. See if we can tune the prosthetics.
Yeah, that's
grip
starting to
force.
look like it's actually increasing some difficulty there.
Mm.
And somehow I got through all of them.
It's still linear at this point. You can still see that, yeah, you've only got one path that's going to let you take.
Mm.
The first puzzle in Myst 4 comes to mind.
That's better. Should avoid bone-crushing handshakes.
I don't
at
want to
least.
think of this for.
Interesting. Doc's
There
hardwiring
are a lot
in a
of things
basic
about it.
spatial mapping system.
There you can see I'm thinking about it.
Why would you want me to think about Miss Four Lantern? Why would you do this to me right now?
And these puzzle shit
Very
won't keep
cool.
the cards directly inside
Arms will have a sense of their surroundings.
Yeah,
now.
we can't actually talk back to
Tune
him.
the arms gyro
Nope,
to
he's busy
auto-orient.
making a Gundam.
Wimp.
Coward.
Blasphemer.
They're making fun of you.
Just because I am currently smelly and disgusting doesn't mean you get to mock me.
It sneezes like a kitten.
I mean, we're not mocking him for being smelly and disgusting. We're mocking him for being a coward.
They're calling you a coward.
Torvik may be smelly and disgusting and a coward, but what was the fourth thing?
So many minigames.
I don't know what the point of the little straight
This will really help
pieces with
users
the
maintain their
extra
equilibrium while wearing the prosthetic.
with the extra
lower the overall power.
minuses and pluses are. It doesn't seem like. Okay, I see. Okay, target voltage. I got it. Okay, I see it now. Never mind. You've actually got to have a target voltage of 8 by the time you. Okay, got it. I did not notice the numbers at the top before.
I think this is the one where I'm actually looking up how to do this.
We'd help, but this is way in the past.
2 years ago.
Used a year and a half.
Clearly we need a time traveling portageon.
Great. Way more efficient. And probably safer, too.
Missy, this was back then, was I still trying to figure out how to do shit. Yeah, because he was like, how do I fucking stream on this machine? Ah, get to the scene, finally.
Parker! Dr. Octavius! What you got there? Chinese. If I know you'd be here, I would have... What are you working on?
Oh, just a side project.
Sticker, get on there. No! Sticker, get on there.
Of course. It's you.
I don't know what
Oh,
you're...
come on, Parker. It's obvious.
Let me explain.
I only wish you'd told me sooner.
I wanted to.
Why would you design this like
I was
this?
afraid that if word got out, my family might be in danger.
Huh. Yes. I guess if you design his equipment, you're bound to be a target too.
No!
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't worry. Your secret's safe. Well, I'll leave you to it.
And be sure to wash it, it stinks.
Like, you see him with the Spider-Man suit. Oh my god, it's so obvious. You work with him and build his suit!
God damn it, Otto.
Check your email.
All I can say is wait for it. And Mitchie with the
That legitimately got a facepalm
This is
out of
Doc
me for
Fire's
him doing that.
and Mitchie for helping me maybe record
Graduation.
this.
Feels so long ago. I interned for Doc in college. He made me realize I could do as much good for the world in a lab coat as I could in tights.
This should have
Maybe
been a
more.
Marvel Midnight Suns recording session.
Eh.
Peter, the revelation of your second job as Spider-Man suit crafter, is that the right term? Is a reminder of
But
the
hey,
good
now
men
we
and
know
partner
how
you are.
Yuki and Shifrost
No matter
feel
how
whenever
hard you
nobody
work,
can
you'll still
recognize
find
that
time to
El
help
Pretty
others.
Diablo is on
I
Kazan.
hope you find
You're not
most of the
wrong.
suit was a bit damaged.
I'm putting
And I took the
elbows,
liberty of
no?
sketching up some of my own improvements. Attached are a
Hold
few
me.
ideas I had on how you could enhance his suit and help protect Spider-Man.
The
He
fact
does
that they
so much
caught
for
him
the
during
city.
that first session and
Looking
nobody's
forward
been
to the
able to
incredible
catch him
work that we're doing
since.
and changing
Yeah,
the
with the
world
exception of
together.
Snark.
Your partner and friend, Otto.
White spider, huh?
As you can see, there's the Scarlet Spider suit. There's the Spider-Man Noir suit. You can still use the damaged original suit.
Scarlet Spider.
That should do it.
He deserved better.
Wasn't that an excuse? Wasn't that an excuse for the writers to go, Hey, what if Spider-Man was a crazy sociopath without this venomous symbiote?
You must be talking about the later Scarlet Spider, where it was Kane who was Scarlet Spider, as opposed to when Ben Reilly was the Scarlet Spider, which was...
Oh, you can hear us now. Good.
Yes, I am now stinking up this side of the room.
Coming through. Looking good, Spidey. Hello, New York.
But yeah, it seemed like the later, like you said, the later version of Scarlet Spider were, let's make Spider-Man a sociopath without the help of a symbiote. Why not?
Well, see, like, the thing is, like, Kane was kind of a jerk, but he wasn't a complete sociopath, but then they also brought Ben Reilly back from the dead for some fucking reason, and, they killed him off, like, 27 times in a row or something, and that did bad things to his soul/sanity, so now he's, like, semi-evil, and look, Marvel doesn't know what they're doing with Spider-Man anymore. They really don't.
You could have cut that off after the first few words. Marvel doesn't know what they're doing. There, you could have cut it off right there.
Classic.
I am basically going for that one for one thing. The shoot power ability. I abuse that ability as often as I can.
Which ability is it?
The web balloon.
Ah.
Okay, what the hell am I doing here? Come on.
I guess you were showing off the costumes.
I always loved the classic Scarlet Spider suit.
Oh, look, that looks like the Bagman suit down there.
There was the Sam Raimi Spider-Man suit.
Oh, there's the suit from the movie with Mysterio, and there's the anti-Venom suit? What the fuck? There's Bagman! We love you, Bagman.
Hi.
What the fuck are you?
Oh, look, it's a Curitan Spider-Man.
I stick with this one for a very long while.
So you finally do have the ability to, you just haven't picked it yet, but you do get the ability right there to pull weapons out of hands.
That's always fun. I remember when my brother and I had Dark Forces 2 Jedi Knight. The Force pull weapon out of that dude's hand specifically was always our favorite Force power, just because we could be an asshole with it.
Wasn't that shut down when he was arrested?
No, it's one of his legitimate businesses. Multiple investors. We can't act without cause.
But now you've got that, right?
That's why I'm hoping you can keep an eye on the locations. Tell me if you see anything
Are we working with the police? That feels wrong for Spider-Man.
Neighborhood Spider-Man.
I said that too earlier, yeah.
Okay, so it's not just me. It's not just me. Okay.
Yeah.
Although it's like we've got one secret person kind of on the inside that's kind of helping us out.
So Yuri is basically just Spider-Man's Commissioner Gordon.
Okay,
Yeah.
we're playing this for.
Why would you keep bringing that up?
I'm operating on no sleep. Be here right now. I'm crisp and smelly. I will bring what I like.
My loyal listeners, brushheads they call themselves, though never quite understood why, will remember my warnings about the downright Orwellian crime monitoring system the city was installing. It's not operating.
Did they actually get J.K. Simmons for this?
Because someone came to their senses and realized
Doesn't
they'd
quite
be
sound
violating
like him, at least not through these speakers.
Because those incompetent bureaucrats built a network that crashes more often than a wino driving a bumper car. So your tax dollars got wasted, and there's nothing to show for it. It's about as close as you get to a happy ending in the real world, kid.
God bless J.K. Simmons. Oscar-winning actor, he'll basically do whatever you pay him for. He's the yellow M&M.
He'll also do a damn good job at whatever you pay him for, too.
Yeah,
He will not half-ass a thing. He does good work.
Even things that should be half-assed, he will not half-ass.
I mean, is there anybody else who you think of when you think of J. Jonah Jameson now?
Not anymore.
J. Jonah Jameson was voiced by Charlie DePaul.
Oh man, I'm stuck up here and I really have to pee!
I love laying out boys.
Peter was voiced by Yuri. Oh, Peter was voiced by Yuri Lowenthal.
Yuri Lowenthal gets even more everywhere.
Yeah. I mean, I mostly know him as the Prince of Persia, but...
Yeah, no, he's the footage is just made is going to be the visual work gets me out of the way.
Missed 4.
I did miss that.
Adjusting the amplitude. Ooh, too low. Too much. Try a different frequency.
57 megahertz.
Why is that puzzle even there in Miss 4?
Why is Miss 4 even there?
Miss 4 isn't even my least favorite Miss game, it's just the one that makes me the angriest.
Is Miss 4
I can't wait till we actually get into that.
Is Miss 4 the one with the box?
You're thinking of Abduction, I think.
Same company, different game.
Well, kind of the same company. Same developers, different company.
Yeah.
Again, like...
Drug deals and criminals.
Like, years ago, I got Arcane... When the Arcane Griffin was still in grad school and she was having a rough time, I got her Abduction because she's a huge Miss fan, and I'm like, this will keep her busy for like...
recorded this.
A week, maybe 2.
I'm losing them. Gotta catch up.
Like 24 hours later.
My point out, I love the weapon mobility.
I think your shocks need some work. Well, that's just rude.
Was that guy stuck outside the car?
Yeah, he was.
Oh, God!
Knocking the ever-loving stuffing out of dealers is my anti-drug. Thank you. Thank you. If I was a cop, I'd love me. Anonymous text, easy arrest, boom, job done.
Yeah, but definitely Abduction is the one with the infamous puzzle box.
I can't even remember the official name for it. I just remember it translates to something hilarious.
Yeah, it translates into something that we can't actually say because it's kind of a spoiler.
Yeah.
I just remember when Griffin got to that part of the game, she texts me, and in all caps, the evil box of doom. I'm like, you're gonna have to be more specific. Which one? It's evil! Okay, that one. Good. And then, like, another 45 minutes later, I get another text. Again, it's just like in all caps.
And I didn't get that mad at it because I didn't do a thing.
And this is why you don't deprive Griffin of her coffee.
I feel sorry for the person who deprives her of her coffee. But they probably deserve it.
You'll find the individual pieces of them scattered around.
She's actually trying to cut back. Just to be in better health. But yeah, coffee is very important for the functioning of the Arcane Griffin. Very important.
So is she down to a half dozen cups a day yet?
No idea.
If she ever watches this, I'm going to know because she's going to be big comments. Going, hey! I need, but hey!
See, I don't know her that well. I just know her enough from what you said to know that an entire pot of coffee is not out of the question over the course of a morning.
I mean, like, even when we were in undergrad, and she will admit to this, she's copped to this multiple times, she is the kind of person who does entirely too many things. So, like, that means no sleep, all the coffee.
Would you look at that? Half the crime tower's back up already.
When Spider Cop's on the job, come hell or high water.
Hey, Spider Cop was retired, you promised!
Nope.
She'd never admit it, but the chief was warming up to Spider Cop. His casual disregard
Spider Cop had 3 days left on the floor.
Fresh air. She'd come around. Someday.
No, there was literally a whole thing about where he retired Spider Cop earlier.
Yeah, sometimes people come out of retirement.
Pretty
hi,
sure
Blackjack.
Yuri should have reminded him of that. What?
More Mist 4.
What do you want, Cat?
He wants his whiskey. We're talking about mist and...
The whiskey's in the kitchen.
I don't have thumbs. You have to get it for me.
Actually, the cabinets that we have in the kitchen don't have knobs that you just pull the top or the bottom of the door open. So he can get into the door.
Gotta shut the...
Oh, that when one of the cats we had growing up was specifically Courage's cat, and by that point we had moved the dry cat food to under our bathroom sink, and that's where we fed the cat. And keep in mind, Courage's cat was as dumb as a post. But one day, Courage, he only had to do this once. He taught her, he showed her, like, see the cat food's under here, and like, look, you pull back the door and let go and it slams back. He only had to show her that once. So multiple times a day.
Wham! Wham! Wham!
Frequently at like 2 in the morning. And we're all like, God damn it.
Yep.
Why did you show her that?
Yep.
You son of a bitch. She also never quite figured out how water dishes worked. She would only drink out of the dog's water dish. And I'm not sure if it was a vision thing or what, but...
It's a whisker thing. I will guarantee you what that is. It's a whisker thing.
She couldn't tell... Well, she couldn't tell if the dish was filled or not, so before she would drink, she would always slam her paw into the water dish, just clang, 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 clang. Okay, there's water. Drink.
But, no, if the cat dish was smaller than the dog dish, I guarantee you that when she leaned down to take a drink out of the cat dish, her whiskers were touching the sides of the bowl.
We never, like, I get that. I never figured out why she had to slam her paw into the water dish to make sure that there was water.
That's just to see the ripples.
Mm-hmm.
Because she smacked it, the water rippled. Hey, there's water in there, and I don't have to risk banging my whisker on the side of the dish for nothing.
That was also the cat who couldn't jump really well. We had one cat that could, like, leap higher than I could, and then Courage's cat, Jane.
Fisk brought all the small
Jumping?
out of the
No.
woodwork.
Climbing, though. That was actually why Courage adopted her. We were at the local ASPCA for Courage to pick out a cat, and Jane specifically was just went up to him, climbed up his leg, climbed up his torso, and just kind of perched on his shoulder. And he's like, well, this is my fucking cat now.
Sounds like why we got Ash, almost. Except Ash's case, it was because my daughter was the one looking at cats, and we opened this one cage of the one cat that was very much unafraid to go up to the front of the cage whenever we were next to it. And would stick out the paw and meow at us like, please pay attention to me, while all the other cats were like, I'm not here. I'm invisible. So we opened this, and instead of doing anything else, instead of needing to be handled carefully or anything like this, Ash just kind of literally jumped from the cage onto my daughter's shoulder,
out as you were at breaking in.
started walking around her neck, and then cradled in her arms like a baby.
Aww.
And I don't think I had a choice at that point. We were getting that cat.
That's sweet.
Yeah.
Ash still does that too. Still does the whole cradling in your arms like a baby thing.
Hi, police. Don't mind me. I'm just messing with this sensitive piece of equipment. I don't even know how it fucking got here.
It's sense of police equipment at that.
Yep, everything's fine. I'm clearly authorized to do this. Spider-Man. I have a spider license.
Spider-Man. There's water lurkers in the can.
1034, assault reported. Approach with caution. Please proceed to Spanish Harlem. Over.
Oh, I forgot that not so many alerts earlier on.
You just stepped on that
The
guy's
cowards
vegetable
assault a helpless
garden.
person like that.
You want some too, Spider-Man?
Try hitting me. Spoiler, I hit back.
Like I said, I want that ability.
I realize the irony of me saying this.
It's a useful little
Not to
ability.
hit people.
Yeah, especially
It
for
reminds
crowded
me of-
areas.
It reminds me of playing The Last Starfighter.
That had a video game?
Yes.
Huh.
It was not a very good video game.
I mean, the movie.
It was an NES video game. It should have been an arcade game, but they never did that. I don't know why.
I've been climbing up the tower. Oh, live long day.
I can just see the citizens of New York. So what you telling me is, I got some freaking red and blue who can get up and fix 15 of those big towers out there in under an afternoon, but yet the cable guy can't get here in a solid 3-hour window. That's what you're telling me.
Also, that business card looked eerily like my parents' business card.
Yeah, when Star took me to New York City a few years ago, what I learned is New York is the angriest friendly people you'll ever meet. Have you been to Empire State Building yet? Sir, we're looking for lunch. Oh, wait, I'm gonna tell you what you're doing. The guy spent like 10 minutes telling us like
hold-up guys are phoning it in.
to do the bus tour, which would have been really cool to do, and then go into the Empire State Building and do the tour. And we're like, please, sir, we're just looking for a place to eat lunch. I'm quite hungry. Yes.
When you're looking up at the suits, you gain abilities with each suit, and as to the forward station, You can mix and match suits with abilities. And there's a bloody.
We will have a
So
we will have
what,
a paper bag for every suit.
so what's the Spider-Man Noir suit ability?
Requesting officers on scene at Bloomingdale.
Eh.
Hey, look, we're in Central Park.
I know.
I was hoping it would have been like increased melee damage or something.
Yeah.
To prompt you to brawl more.
Oh, we're going for early. You must want to wonder why. Well, that's